Morning, everybody. It's creeping up on 7 o'clock in the morning. Today is Tuesday. Looks like it's going to be a warm one. Oh, it's nice to have coffee. I was crouched down getting that shot. Now I got pain in my back. Oh. Hey, you're fast. You're fast little poopers. Hi. Good morning. Get up the rest of this coffee, and I think it might be time to go for a walk. All right. My hands are full. Got y'all in my left hand. Coffee in my right hand. I got my rock hammer in my little waist belt, I guess you could call it. So we need to go for a walk. We need to go for, this video will be called Walkabout the Geode Beds or something. Tuesday morning Walkabout Dugway Geode Beds. Something like that. The whole video is just going to be walking around. So my name's Mark, and Camp Lapidary is the channel. A lot of times I'll say, if I started the channel in my basement, and I would say, and this is the Lapidary Dungeon, and so I've been saying, my name's Mark, this is Camp Lapidary, and this is not the Lapidary Dungeon. Today we are on location at the Dugway Geode Beds, approximately 100 miles from Salt Lake City. And you're 50 miles of pavement, give or take, and about 50 miles of Pony Express route, which is a gravel road. In pretty good condition, though it is quite rough. It's just, it's got washboards, it's rocky, not overly rocky, not large rocks, just rocky. It's bumpy. So, we spent all day getting here yesterday. We left fairly early in the morning, and I go pretty slow on that road. So it takes me a long time to get out here. And so I like to spend several days. I bring all my stuff, I camp out for the week. This is approximately my third or fourth time being out here. And I'm no expert. I'm not a geode bed expert. All the other times I've been out here, I mostly just wander around and pick things up off the ground. And you can be very successful doing that. I mean, that's probably a fine geode right there. Let me see if I can put my coffee down. So you see, it's already open. It's a half geode. But you know what? Like, people are fine with this. There's nothing wrong with this. It's awesome. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with this. You could pretend like you cut that open yourself. And you don't have to do anything. All you got to do is wander around and pick them up off the ground. Little chunks and shards and crystals. All about the whole, this whole hills is just made of, you know, chunks of rhyolite, chunks of geodes. You know, so I'm not an expert out here. This is pretty much my my extent is picking them up off the ground. And I had in my mind I would come out here and put some effort into digging some fresh geodes from undisturbed ground. And I don't know where to dig for that. I don't know, you know, what depth. You know, probably go into one of these pits and go down near the bottom. There goes my rock hammer. I got too much stuff. I got coffee. Just put the coffee down. It's scary putting your coffee down because you don't want to spill it. It's important stuff. Try this again. Try this again. You know, if you want to dig the fresh ones, you got to figure out where they're at and then dig that area. And you know, so I told myself I'd come out here, I'd bring plenty of time and plenty of materials to take the time to figure out, like, see, go down into there where they've been digging on the side of the hill right there. And I bet you if you get down near the bottom, that's where you want to dig. I think. I assume. Now, this is the site of the old claim. There was a claim out here. When I first came out here, there was still a claim out here. And then almost immediately, I guess they forgot to do their paperwork or whatever. And so their claim expired, and then the BLM or whatever agency is, you know, in charge of claims and whatnot, said, no, we're not going to let any more claims out there. This is just going to be public. And, you know, a couple years ago, there was rumors that they were that the military, because the Dugway Proving Ground is just, you know, 20 miles that way, that they were going to take over this land and not allow anybody on there. And that all proved to be kind of not true. I'll just say it was not true. You know how people like to talk. Hi, Poots. Let's see if I can show that one a little better. So this space, this land, this geode beds are completely open to the public. Pretty much anybody can come here, you know, subject to your normal BLM collecting rules, which I believe are 25 pounds a day, 200 pounds a year, or 125 pounds a year, or something, I don't know. I don't worry about that too much. I just, you know, get a bucket or two, and that's plenty of material. This looks like a pretty good spot. Like, you see, someone has been digging kind of determinedly right here on the side of this hills, and that's basically what I want to do. So I have my rock hammer and a large shovel, regular man-sized shovel. Some erosion from that incredible rains we had fairly recently. Digging this person's hole. Oh, there goes my rock hammer again. Hi, Poots. People leaving their trash about. All right, well, let's keep exploring and keep this video going. Watch out. Watch out, Poots. Pretty good holes over in here too. I'm going to walk up this hill to see if there's any kind of an overlook. Nice flat spot up here. Nice spot to camp. What a beautiful spot, huh? The road coming right to it. Well, I kind of wish I'd camped right here. Yeah. Sure there's, well, I don't know. I don't see how you'd drive up in here. Maybe over there. So we're walking kind of a south direction from the geode beds. What a great place. Such rolling hills, and each little, you know, you go to the next hill and then there's, you know, some inviting thing over there, and just what a great place. So quiet too. I don't think there's anybody out here right now. Like nobody spent the night last night, just me. Just me and my little dog, Poopers. All right, let's keep this walkabout going. Tuesday morning. What better day to go for a walkabout than Tuesday morning? Answer me that in the comments below. That's the question of the video. Where would you rather be on a Tuesday morning? That's ants. You're standing in the ants, Poopers. So I guess that's a road right up to here. Not much of a road, right? And honestly, I don't know that I could get my trailer up this hill. That might be asking a little bit too much. But right down there, that's a lovely spot. That's a lovely spot right there. Lots of good camping right here. So this day is, I believe it's the 1st. Here, let me double check on my phone. Today is the 31st day of August. It's the last day of August. Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Do you have an appointment? I have an appointment. I'm on schedule. On schedule. This area seems kind of tore up. I don't know that a lot of digging happened right here, but maybe they were dumping stuff here. Just litters the ground. I watch YouTube channel, Currently Rockhounding. That's a great channel. You should check them out if you're not aware of them. But he was going off a couple weeks ago about rockhounding areas and depletion of rockhounding areas over time. And you know, they've been digging geodes here since I don't know when, but I don't think this place will ever run out of rock for people to dig. So I think that's pretty much the gist of his videos is you know, a lot of people are running around with the Chicken Little attitude of the sky is falling, the rocks are running out, and it's just really not the case. I mean, you'll be able to dig rocks here for forever and ever. That's a fast little poopers. She's fast. Hi, Poots. You're fast. You turkey? Yeah, she's fine for now. I do have water in my backpack and a bowl for her. But we've only been out for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so let's keep this walk going. Tuesday morning walkabout, August 31st, 2021. It's about a little after 7, so it might be creeping up on 7:30. You know, nobody's been digging here recently, but there's some good stuff laying on the ground. There's camp. So let's go this way and we'll circle around, and by the time we get back to camp, that'll be the video. You know, these walkabout videos probably do better than most of my videos, like the kind of camping videos. I don't know, I guess people just want to, you know, look around. We just want to look around. We want to see what it looks like out there, is how I imagine people are. All right, so what we'll do is we'll follow this little road, circle around to the left and get back to the camp eventually. And then our coffee will be gone and we can gather up some video gear and digging gear and come on over into this area and seeing about getting dirty. Now, the geode beds, I don't know, I was touching on this earlier. I don't know if I got the whole thought out, but this geode beds was originally dug up by a claim owner, and you know, years ago, and so you really couldn't come back here, as I understood it. I mean, maybe, I don't know. This is just my take on it, but it was claimed, and so everybody that was you know, coming out here to dig geodes for themselves would go to the front beds. And I never really, like, this is where the geodes are, right? I mean, there's more good material back here than there is up front. And now it was a few miles, you know, it's a couple miles to come back in here, as opposed to the first and second, or what, I think there's basically about 3 different digs, 3 major digs, digging area. And so, you know, the first time I came here on the motorbike, I don't think I made it back into here. I just kind of made it to the first dig area and wandered around a little bit, picked up a couple rocks, put them in my saddlebags, and rolled home. And you know, the second time I came out here was in a truck, and maybe we camped, I can't remember, but you know, we actually drove around and looked around and kind of got a feel for the area. You know, that's so important. Like, the first time I go anywhere, I feel like, you know, all you're basically doing is trying to find where you want to be. You know, the good spots versus the not so good spots. Cal Sydney on the geode fragment. Trying to find the good spots, you know, where to be. Where am I gonna be? That's the hardest thing for me. And, you know, by the 3rd or 4th time I've been somewhere, now I know. Now I can just go where I want to be, you know, because I've been there before and I know. Not much flowering out here, so I'll grab a minute of video right here for you. See if I can get a decent shot. All right, geode fragments there. It's already starting to get a little bit warm. 70s. It was pretty warm yesterday. It was hard work setting up camp. Hard work getting that bike out of the truck. Alright, so we've circumnavigated this pit. There's maybe a post up here. What's this post say? Old claim marker, I guess. It looks like two of them just kind of sitting there. Yeah. Looks like somebody stuck them there just to get them off the road so that they wouldn't be driven on, I would imagine. All right, let's... Somebody lost a shoe. When I was a kid, I always had an ant farm going on. And oftentimes I'd just make my own ant farm. My grandmother would, she knew me, and she would save large mayonnaise jars or pickle jars or whatever for me. And I'd, put a little bit of dirt in there, a little moisture, some, maybe a little grass growing and stuff. And throw your ants in there, and they would dig tunnels, and you got to feed them and stuff, but they last quite a while. Little ant farms, fun stuff. That's what I did. So I always like looking at ants, bugs, lizards, snakes. I like the little things, I mean, big things are cool, but you don't see them too much. There's our camp. So I guess we can walk around over in here, kind of look at this area. I don't think I've ever really looked at this area. Kind of an outlier as far as dig spots. You can see the camp there and the dig spots in between, and then the far dig spots where we just walked around that. Yeah, I would imagine there's probably geodes up in here too. So undisturbed soil, disturbed soil. You know, that's kind of what I wanted, but honestly, I think the geodes are down about 30 to 60 feet, which is why you have such deep pits in this former claim. And I've read, you know, I say I'm not an expert, and I'm not, but I've actually read quite a bit. And I don't like to speculate too much. Like, I'd rather just say nothing than throw out a bunch of speculation that may or may not be true. But I've heard multiple times that the geodes are typically down 30 to 60 feet. And that's basically why you have such deep pits here. Yeah, of course you can dig through all of these tailings and maybe find geodes. But what I'd really like to do, and I said this 20 minutes ago, is, you know, get down to where it's fresh. Get down to where the layer or the level of geodes are occurring and get some fresh. Unscratched unbroken from the excavator. You know, just fresh and new and undisturbed. That's my geode goal. All right, we'll be wrapping this up shortly. Once again, my name's Mark. You just watched a Camp Lapidary video. I thank you. If you watched it, if you didn't watch it, I thank you anyway. If you did watch it and you watched the whole thing, I thank you twice. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I listen to a lot of YouTubers and they're saying it's free, it doesn't cost anything, and the government's not tracking you because you subscribe to my channel. You can do it. It won't hurt, I promise. You know, I may bore you to death sometimes though. But anyway, hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.